cafeteria... Wait, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that the school is dedicated to... Excuse you! My cats are being assholes. The cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you ever eaten at. It makes sense that the school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. Of course. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be your lunch. It smells crazy good. I haven't eaten anything all day. Everyone, can I have your attention? This is about lunch. Oh, I wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. What the fuck was that? What was that? Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But shh. Lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. It's gonna be fucking chicken. Let's be honest. Can we just be honest? It's gonna be chicken. But were the rumors true? Chicken. Please, yeah. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmers in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. Breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. I'm gonna have my 10 pickup chicken for dinner. Fuck this. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Chicken. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. I can't... Was it really that baffling of a creation? Chicken bucket? Can you just... Wait! 1930. Was the chicken bucket really that baffling in the 30s? Maybe in the 1830s? But the 1930s? New technology! The chicken bucket. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe. Oh, sorry. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavor. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper scribbling notes as fast as they can.
Write that down! Write that down!
That's all I'll say about that. What do you think? Wait. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe? Dude, psh. Nah, my dude, nah. Alright. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. Look at his face! You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful, and I knew at that moment The only hands of a true gentleman can fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame. My Sanders.
I love Senpai, yes I do! It's for me, not for you! Not for you! Not for you! And for me! Not for you! Okay, anyway.
She wants them all to herself. Fuck that bitch. Oh, please. Well, man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa. Hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts controlling his face and tries to hold the pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping at the drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try to identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim toward the light. Go toward the light! Let's meditate. Go toward the light! You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on the scrutinizing every flavor. Salt. Maybe. Pepper. Too obvious. Oregano. Basil. Maybe. There's something else. Something dark. Something spicy. You dig deeper and deeper. Yes. Even deeper. That was really weird. Because I thought I heard somebody coming home. And I went to go check it out. Nobody's home, but my living room television was on. The remotes were on the couch cushion, or like on the couch arm, so it's entirely possible that my cats could have hit the button. But that's just strange. In the middle of me gaming too, I don't know. I'll have to look back and listen. But that was weird. That was really weird. Anyways. Could it be? He really did it. How bold. How adventurous to use chicken. I bet it's just chicken. I don't know. You try to go deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet now you know. A mantle of responsibility rests upon your shoulders. Fuck. For Daddy Sanders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach the Colonel. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops doing what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I was wondering if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Ha! How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me and my fortune and establish my legacy. For all this time, as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants, no big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester only getting started. We've only got two more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily. Look at his face. Look at the face of disgust. How dare you? But it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got Maxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone. He then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers, "Fuck you." It's just one ingredient, but I can't tell you. But you can't tell. I use. It's some of my great grandmother taught me. Fuck! I thought it was gonna let me unveil the secret, and blank definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before, so now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. You don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. But he left. The conversation is over. You find Colonel standing in the quad. It's you again. Howdy. I think you're stalking me. That's a little creepy. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at school buildings. I think about how my story will continue after I graduate. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark in his world, you bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength? Neg him? Neg him?
Big.
Neg?
Big.
Should I be saying that? Is that a word I can say? Wow. Wow him. My brain just went. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. What the fuck is neg?
A few moments later. A few minutes later.
A few inches later. 12 seconds later. 3 days later. 3 weeks later. Many months later. 6.5 hours later. 1 eternity later.
Oh, insulting. No, I'm not gonna insult him. Why would I insult him? You know, I was thinking about your secret recipe earlier. I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving an impression on all who taste it. You decide to show him that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors. I actually had some thoughts on how you could improve it. You want to change my secret recipe? And you think you could do better? Have you ever heard of habanero peppers? Habanero peppers? I'm insulted myself, honestly. Habanero peppers. Heard of them. I tend an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, habla. I tried to say that fast. Poblano, cayenne. But that's not the point. You can't just toss in new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect to approve it. That's what I'm saying. Fucking habanero peppers? A recipe is about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement. I didn't mean to. No, but I did mean to. Let this be the last time you improvise on my recipes, Sky. I'm headed back to class for the next lesson. That certainly didn't go as planned. No, it did not. And you know what? I made that decision. You'd better head back inside. But you wait a moment so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him, but you kind of are because you followed him outside. Ooh, you step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. And that's where I'm gonna leave this episode. We're gonna figure out how badly I can fuck it up in the arena. But you know, we're just vibing, living. Anyways, an hour. I've been recording for an hour. Fuck. But that's it for now. I'm definitely gonna continue this. I love this game so far. And I hope you guys are enjoying it. Bye!